So before we get into today's video, I just want to say that I'm sorry I've not been uploading as frequently on Instagram as I usually do, but if you saw my last video or the video before that, you'll know that my phone broke, so I haven't been able to, because I struggle to open an Instagram story, so it's not really going to be that good for posting daily. But my phone's back, I fixed it, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically it wouldn't charge. But anyway, it's back and it seems to be running a bit better this time, so I'll be uploading daily, if not multiple times a day. Anyway, now that's done, let's get into the video. Good evening, welcome to JD Cars, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a car that's not been getting as much attention or doing as well as everybody thought it would. And the car in question is the all-new Honda NSX, or if you live in America, Acura NSX. So the current NSX launched back in late last year, I can't remember what it is, but yeah, and it was pretty much all journalists or anyone that was actually interested in cars could talk about for a month or two. It was a car that had been anticipated for pretty much 10 years nearly, or ever since the previous NSX went out of production. And the previous one, as we all probably know, it was developed with the help of Senna, and it was a pretty good car. I mean, it could be Ferraris, Lambos, Porsches, and it was really the only daily supercar at the time. As we're a few months in and the car's been out for a while, it's not really lived up to those expectations to me, because, well, right, we'll start with the price. Now, if you look at Auto Trader, these cars are going for around £150,000. Now, compare that to other cars you could buy for that price point. You could get a Hurricane or possibly a 458. You can get an R8 and many other amazing supercars for that price bracket. Now, would you rather spend your money on something that's well proven, not that the NSX is, but would you rather spend your money on something that is out and out supercar and luxury and what a supercar should be, or a Honda? Yeah, it's the same here. The car would do a lot better if it's priced at £70,000, as it's competing with the likes of the GTR then, which is a fast car but sort of falls into the same bracket. And I know you can say that a lot of engineering went into this car with the hybrid system, which I'm going to get onto in a minute, but that's probably bumped the price up a bit, because obviously the more they put into making it, the more they sell it for, because that's how companies stay alive. But I think if it was priced at £70,000 or maybe a bit less than that, the car would have done a lot better than it is doing. The second reason is the hybrid system. Now, nobody ever wanted a hybrid NSX. Nobody really wants a hybrid anything. And I know you could say, well, we've got the P1, the LaFerrari, the 918, but they sort of weren't the successors to anything. Well, they were. It was the Crow GT, the Enzo, and I guess you could say the SLR, but it was a whole different platform, so they really could use a hybrid system. Whereas the NSX, it was succeeding the old NSX, which had a V6 and a manual, and that was a proper driver's car, I guess you could say. No technical stuff in the way, just you and the car, and that's probably what helped it sell so well. All that and the fact that it was really the only daily supercar at the time. Now, back to the hybrid system on the current NSX. I guess you could say that they've done well with it, and it's a massive engineering feat to get 550 horsepower, don't quote me, out of a V6. But, I mean, is that really, in 2017, is that really anything to shout about? I mean, the GTR, for example, that can get the exact same amount of hybrid system out of that V6, and as we all know, you can tune that engine up to massive amounts of horsepower. I mean, you can get well over 1,000 without a hybrid, and yes, that's turbocharged, but so is this one. I know you could say that a hybrid system helps boost the power up a bit, but it's only pushing 560 brake horsepower. Now compare that to some of the other cars that are in the same price bracket or fall into the same sort of category of the supercar. They're doing well over 600. I mean, 650S, well, I know it's a V8, but that's producing over 630 brake horsepower. Don't quote me. The Hurricane is it may have a V10, 610 brake horsepower, and it's the same with the 488 and any other supercar. And then there's the fact that Honda aren't really making anything to go along with the new NSX. I mean, I know we've got the Civic Type R, but that's sort of it. Like, for example, when Audi launched the R8, they launched a whole other load of cars to go along with it, like the A5 and the RS5 and all that. They helped boost sales of the R8, I guess, because Audi was a better brand, whereas Honda, they're just really being reduced to making cars that your grandma would drive, like the Honda Jazz. And does that really sound like a supercar? So then there's the fact that it's not really a daily supercar anymore, because with the old generation NSX, it was pretty much the only daily supercar of the time. And I guess you could say the Porsche was, but Porsches aren't really supercars, so they don't count. Well, that's a whole other video entirely. And due to the fact that nobody's actually buying them, they're so mileage sensitive that you can't actually drive them. And the whole point of a daily supercar is you can drive it every day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, sort of a bit of a rant video, I guess you could say. I do still like the NSX, it's just sort of not as good as I hoped it would be. But anyway, yeah, let me know your opinions down in the comments below, and I always read them and I always reply. So yeah, let me know what you think. And before we finish, I just want to say that videos, that I might not post any videos until Monday, because I'm going away and I don't know what the internet connection will be like. So I probably won't be able to upload. I'll still be filming them all and they'll all come out next week. If not, I filmed them. I'll still be posting on Instagram though, hopefully the signal will be strong enough for that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like or leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.